You're sitting on a beach, drinking a Mai Tai, watching your bank account just go up as you do nothing. That's because of your passive income streams. Well, I hate to break it to you, that's not really what passive income is like. That's more of a fantasy. While passive income does take minimal effort, it is not you sitting there doing nothing while your bank account goes up. That's just not how anything in the real world works. So if somebody claims to make you money while you do nothing, take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about real passive income ideas that anyone can start with no money and no following. Let's get into it. Passive income is a great way to make your money work for you. Initially, it does take a lot of work up front, but if done correctly, you should only do the work up front and then reap the benefits later, so it becomes passive after you've already started it. Passive income is in no way, shape, or form a get-rich-quick scheme. You will not get rich by doing nothing. If you want to get rich by doing nothing, you might as well turn this video off now. But don't actually, because there are a few on this list that don't require a whole lot of work. But in general, you are going to have to put some work in to reap the benefits. So the first way that you can make passive income is through dividend investing. And dividend investing is the most passive way to make passive income on this list. While no income is truly passive, we already know this, dividend investing is as passive as it gets. You don't have to time the market in order to make money. You just hold a stock and you get paid. So what are dividends? Dividends are profits that are paid out to investors, and they're paid out quarterly, monthly, annually. It just depends on what stock you're invested in. But essentially you get paid for just holding on to this stock, and obviously the more you own, the more you get paid. So dividend investing is a great way to make passive income. While you do have to do some sort of research in order to get invested into the right companies, it's far less work than some of these other passive income ideas. Which brings us to our next passive income idea, which is freelancing. So what is freelancing? Freelancing is a form of self-employment where you work with companies or individuals and provide a service on a short-term basis. I would probably consider freelancing more of a side hustle than passive income, but you can build it up to be passive and outsource everything so that it is passive. That's why it's on this list of passive income ideas. So essentially, you're using skills that you already have or skills that you could learn in a matter of weeks to make money. Learning new skills isn't all that hard. You can use YouTube. You don't even have to pay for courses or a coach or anything. You can use YouTube. It's completely free. All it takes is a little bit of extra time to learn some new skills that can make you some money. And there are tons of ways you can make money by freelancing. A good example is graphic design. If you're good at graphic design, you can make logos, flyers, thumbnails. You can do all sorts of things, and people will pay you to provide that service. And if you're really good at it, it does not take you very long. So it's definitely something to consider if you have a skill or if you want to learn a new skill, consider freelancing. The third passive income idea is dropshipping a service. So instead of dropshipping products that you have to physically buy, you can dropship a service. So you can advertise making a YouTube thumbnail, and then you can turn around and pay someone to make the YouTube thumbnail for you, and then you give that to the customer. I don't know if that made sense, but essentially you're just the middleman providing a service for somebody or a business. It kind of goes hand in hand with freelancing, but instead of you doing the work yourself, you're paying someone to do the work for you, and you're the middleman. And speaking of dropping things, drop a like on this video. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I greatly appreciate it. And it's free, but let's get back into it. The fourth way that you can make passive income is renting out your house or your car. Renting out your car is a great way to make passive income if you don't need your car every day. You can use apps like Toro or Kayak, but the only thing is you do need to have that flexibility that you don't need your car every day. And as far as your house goes, renting out a space that you aren't using is a great way to earn passive income. Simply getting a roommate or using Airbnb to just rent out spaces that you're not even using anyways. It's a great way to make some money if you have that kind of space. The next way to earn passive income is creating an online course. This will take a lot of work up front, but once you do that work, it becomes truly passive. All you have to do is brainstorm skills that you possess or things that you're good at and just create a course teaching it. And you'd be surprised the things that people would pay for. This does take a huge time investment up front, but once you do it once, you can sell that course all day, all night for 5 years, 10 years. It's truly passive after you make that one online course. And this also goes for ebooks too. If you write an ebook or make a coloring book or something that you can just sell over and over and over again, and you just make it once, that is a great way to make passive income. The next way that you can make passive income is starting a business. While it's not really passive, it is a great way to make money and open the doors for more opportunities. You can outsource most of the work once your business becomes profitable, but it does take a lot of work up front, like most of these, because passive income isn't really passive. But starting a business can be extremely lucrative if you put the time in. And if you have no idea where to start, check out these 5 business ideas that don't require anything but your brain and your skills. And don't forget to subscribe for more personal finance education, and I'll see you guys next week.